I have decided to vlog this process because I really think that there are a lot of gems that can be used from this situation that I'm in. And, vlogging is just really therapeutic for me. It really is. I enjoy it. It helps me to process. And, I can look back later and be like, look at where I was and where I am now, honey. Yeah, so there's a lot of gems that can be used from this, but today, it's a process, y'all. This is really a process. I really think y'all, listen, first of all, there is no soul tribe like the soul tribe I got, because the soul tribe I got is lit. Do you hear me? And one of my sisters sent me the most amazing voice recording last night, and it was just man, and she was just speaking to my soul and just reminding me, sis, you are still a queen goddess. You are still effective. You're even more effective now because of this process that you're going through and being transparent. Transparency, y'all, it takes a real ass motherfucker to be transparent and real, okay, about their process. Especially in this social media age where a lot of stuff is fake. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that people share is just the highlights. It's not the actual real behind the scenes, hence why I am where I am today. But it takes a real ass person to get on here and really be authentic, especially, someone who coaches others. I've coached hundreds, and the coach is now in the trenches in real life. So it's crazy. But I just want to, first of all, I thank y'all so much for the messages and comments. Of course, there's some of y'all that just be giving your input with no wisdom, just ignorant, don't know what you're talking about. There's people that are messaging me how, what happened, what, is it just the hormones? What's going on? Is it just this little season you're in? Listen, in most cases, when people finally speak out, it's been years. It's been years, y'all. Years of just verbal and emotional abuse. Yeah, it's been years. Years. I have the receipts to prove it. Okay, I'm just being very careful in how I'm moving and navigating through this, but it's been years. And this is why I want to share this with other sisters, because when I got pregnant with Harmony, that's when it started getting worse. Only my family and those close to me know the actual details. But I'm telling y'all, most majority of women, you gotta be just a clueless bobo head to have stayed through the shit that I've stayed through. But it, like I said, it's this thing, it's this whole thing of commitment, and you stay together and you work through it. But I'm telling you, if the other person isn't willing to change and get help, it's not gonna work. And then too, it's the love in me. It really is the love in me, and it's a part of my gift. This is why I'm so effective at my work, the work that I do. I can literally draw out the God and King and Queen and Goddess in people. I'm a visionary, so I can see past all of your flaws and your issues and see the king, see the God in you, and pull that out. And that's literally what I was doing. Like, I would affirm who I knew him to be, like within his essence, regardless of who he was being in real life, So I would just hang on to that potential. But man, potential only goes so far, man. Like, for real. I got children. I got a whole daughter to be an example for. Like, I refuse to bring my daughter up in a situation where she's getting programs of men are supposed to handle women in this way. Men talk to you, talk down on you, belittle you, decimate you, minimize you, cuss you out. Like, man, I refuse. You heard me? I refuse. If this baby is a boy, I refuse to have him grow up in a situation thinking that this is okay. This is how you talk to women. This is how you handle women. Man, please. I refuse. I got you more juice, baby. Here you go. But yeah, and that's another reason why I kind of want to document this process. Because what tends to happen is, and this is what a lot of women go through. A lot of women go through this, When they finally get tired of dealing with the abuse, when they finally get tired and they take their power back, this sense of narcissism begins to come out in these men. And that's what's kind of beginning to happen. The gaslighting, making me out to be crazy, making me out to be vindictive, making me out to be spiteful, despite the receipts. That's why women keep receipts. Okay? I have receipts. But now that I'm taking my power back and I'm choosing to separate myself, and I'm to a point to where it's like, this version of you I'm not dealing with anymore. Now I'm crazy. Now I'm bipolar. Now I'm vindictive. Now I'm trying to keep him away from seeing his daughter. Meanwhile, I got receipts of me taking her over there, us going over there, and them spending time together. All of that. It's just, this is what happens to a lot of empaths. A lot of us attract narcissists. I cannot believe I'm going through this. I can't believe I'm in this situation. And it's weird because it's like, something happened when the energy started to shift on the planet, like April, May, and something has happened to a lot of men. It's like this. I can't, honestly, I don't even know what it is, but it's something going on. And it's just, it's crazy. It's really crazy. It's really, really crazy. But, I want to address something that, someone has said. It was a good comment, and it actually, it's probably a comment that most people were thinking. The person that said, it sounds like you don't really love yourself. It sounds like you give more love and serve others more than you've given that love to yourself. And I was really reflecting on that. And last night I was meditating on it, and I was just like, what is this? And higher self spirit has said, it's not that you don't love yourself. I love myself, but this is what it is, y'all. Healing and self-love is never ending. It's a process. You don't reach a destination and you're like, oh, I'm at the fullest pinnacle of my realization of self and my realization of self-love. I'm at my fullest pinnacle of being fully healed. You know, I tell my clients this all the time. Healing is a process. It's not a destination. And self-love is a part of healing. So there's layers and there's levels to it. You know, the way I loved myself in 2019 looks completely different than the way I love myself now, today, you know, and becoming a mother changes you so much. And I'm a new mother, you know, I personally think I may even still be in postpartum, and, you know, I'm pregnant, and, I'm having to relearn and go through layers of myself all over again while going through this situation. So it's not a thing of me not loving myself, because I love myself. It's me growing in a deeper level, into a deeper level of self-love. It's me growing into a deeper level of self-value, you know? So people may ask, well, if you knew he was like this, if he was like this 2-3 years ago, why did you stay? Because the version of me that loved myself then is I'm a completely different person. And then now that I have children, it's way different. What I allowed prior to having children, I cannot allow now. I cannot allow it. I cannot be treated and handled the way that I've been treated and handled over the years. Now that I have a daughter and I have another one on the way, I can't. So, you know, I guess that's the lesson in this vlog today, is that, you know, you grow in your level of self-love. Come here, baby. You grow in your level of self-value. You grow into it, and there's levels to it, man. There's levels to healing. There's levels to this spiritual journey, man. There's levels to this, and you know, you can truly be in alignment with your queen goddess energy and still be and go through real human experiences, you know, real pains, real suffering, real issues, and it's all for growth, man. It's all for growth. It's all about growth. But man, thank y'all for riding through this with me. Like, for real. I really appreciate y'all. You know, I don't want to use this platform, and I know that a lot of my followers, y'all are on a way different level anyway, so I really don't have to say this, but I want to say this just to be, you know, clear and just set the record straight. I'm not in any way using this to bash my husband, to bash him, and I don't want anyone else doing that. You know what I'm saying? If anything, just send him love and send him healing vibes, and, you know, pray for him and pray that he can get the help that he needs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs help. Everybody needs a level of help. Everybody needs therapy. Like I've been saying, like, our people need freaking therapy bad. So, you know, it is what it is.